This is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah.
It is. We have a frontal system producing rain right now in the area, but an entirely separate system could bring us rain about the middle of the week. And the separate system, kind of a big deal. It looks like it's going to be a hurricane here within the next 24 hours or so. You're looking, first of all, at Viper radar around our local area right now. We're seeing rain mainly out in the hill country. You can see these counties that include Austin, Travis County, Williams County, Hays County that are outlined in light blue there. That is a flash flood watch that has been issued through noon tomorrow. It does include all metro counties, and you folks out in the hill country also included in this flash flood watch because of the frontal system that is creating the rain that you're seeing right there on the radar. Now, let me show you what these advisories are down here in South Texas because this is vacation season, and so you folks that might be headed down to the Corpus or to Brownsville, South Padre Island, be aware that this is a tropical storm wind watch now issued as far north as Corpus Christi and on up North Padre Island there. This is a hurricane watch in effect for Kennedy County and the King Ranch and Highway 77 that goes down through that county all the way into the valley. Hurricane watch for the coastal waters there off South Texas, and this is a hurricane wind watch now issued for inland Cameron County and coastal Cameron County. That does include South Padre Island and Brownsville and all those little communities like Harlingen down there in the valley. So I want you to be aware of the advisories that are in effect now as this system begins to make its way to the northwest off the Yucatan Peninsula. This is Alex. We tracked him for you all last week. You'll recall across the Caribbean. He did indeed become a tropical depression, then tropical storm before making landfall in Belize. A couple of fatalities reported down there from the storm. Flooding as far north as Cancun, which is about as far north as you can get up the east coast of the Yucatan. Alex today moved back over to the warm Gulf waters and immediately became a tropical storm, and at this hour a 60-mile-per-hour tropical storm with wind gusts to 70 miles per hour. Look at the slow movement to the north-northwest at 4 miles per hour. The center is now about 530 miles southeast of Brownsville. Now let's look at the forecast track. The National Hurricane Center bringing Alex to a Category 1 hurricane with sustained winds over 75 miles per hour by this time tomorrow. And then the track continues, veers a little bit to the west-northwest as we get into Wednesday, but a 90-mile-per-hour Category 1, strong Category 1, borderline Category 2 hurricane Wednesday afternoon. And then if you follow the center line, which you never really should do, you should keep in mind this cone of uncertainty. The center line would take it into northeast Mexico. The cone of uncertainty includes Brownsville, South Padre Island, almost up into the Corpus Christi area. So there the storm has made landfall now Thursday afternoon, back down to a tropical storm, and then the remnants continue on to the west-northwest. Now, important to point out to you that there are a couple of computer models, in fact there are 3, that bring the storm inland and then across central Texas. When that happens, we can have some significant flooding here in our area. 2 of the models take it into a landfall around the Corpus Christi area, but most of them now want to veer it into northwest Mexico, northeast Mexico. So we will, of course, keep you updated on all of those possibilities. Well, let me show you the local forecast here. Quick look at the current temperatures. Everybody in the 90s, except when it's been raining, where it's been raining out in the hill country, where Llano's enjoying readings in the 70s right now. Had a viewer call in out there that's had 1.5 inches of rain around the Llano area. How does this eventually play out for us? Well, here's our forecast. Tonight, with the front in the area, a low of about 75. Tomorrow, 94 with the front in the area again. But by Wednesday and especially Thursday, we begin to see some effects possibly from Alex, depending on where he moves after he makes landfall. We may have to significantly lower those chances, too, if Alex continues moving west across northern Mexico and doesn't take a turn to the north.